I was watching from afar. And my brain still couldn't really process like what I was looking at.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Amber Doig-Thorne. I'm here with Cineworld Cinemas, and we are so excited to be bringing the Odyssey to the big screen.
Yes.
To get started, I just want to say this is my film of the year.
Oh, yeah.
You were fantastic. It was a visual masterpiece, just perfection. So this is your first time working with Christopher Nolan, and I would love to know what surprised you most about working with him and what kind of sets him apart from the other directors that you've worked with previously?
I think one of the things maybe is just he directs and stays so much in the scene with you, him being like right behind the camera and right there and so locked in with his actors, I think was a unique experience. I don't think I've had a director be that close and that tangible before in a scene. So that was really cool.
It's like he's really with you on that journey, on that Odyssey with you and experiencing it all. I found that he would do things, like he wouldn't ask you to do something he wouldn't do himself. And I can't give too much away in that context, but it was amazing to be part of. It wasn't that I was surprised because I didn't have any expectations other than I knew it was going to be phenomenal because I'm the biggest fan of everything he's done. So, you know, it was an honour. So I was more intrigued and curious. But then ultimately when you arrive, you just have to get on with it. You can't be thinking about what is this person like? How is he going to do his job? Because I'm there to serve in that way. So then you have to put all that outside of your mind and just be in the moment and receptive and, you know.
No, that's amazing to hear. He's my all-time favourite director as well. So this was a question I wanted to hear the answer to the most.
Yeah.
So Nolan's films really are a visual spectacle. When you first read the script, were there any particular scenes or sequences where you thought, oh my goodness, this has to be watched on the biggest screen possible, ideally in IMAX, of course?
Honestly, your scene, to be honest, it was one of the ones I was most excited to see and did not disappoint.
Yeah. Like a little girl, I remember being very little and watching The Neverending Story or The Dark Crystal, or in 2001 being really inspired by movie magic. And we talk about Jason and the Argonauts, or, you know, growing up, or even I was talking about American Werewolf in London, one of my favourite films. So I was just intrigued about these creatures and how this was going to happen. And it didn't disappoint. Just like, wow, because the human imagination, what if you give people confidence and courage and support, the things that we can do in any is just mind-blowing.
To be fair, like, you know, there's so much of me was questioning, like, how are they going to do these things when reading it, because I know that the practicality of it was so important, and the trying your best to whatever is in the camera is what you're going to see in the cinema. And I think even having a peek behind the curtain, there was a day I got to, I was on the boat and I got to see kind of an action sequence unfold from the boat. I was watching from afar, and my brain still couldn't really process like what I was looking at.
Yeah.
And so you would think that, after kind of like, again, peeking behind the curtain, that some magic would be lost when you watch it because you may have seen it in real life, but no. It's still so captivating and magical and brutal, and it has all these the same feelings, I guess, that I imagined in my head and then saw in person are the same feelings that I got when I got to finally watch it on the screen. So that I feel like is very rare and so special.
And that's why Nolan
get
is
lost
at what
again.
he does. Exactly, helps you get lost in the story. So the Odyssey really explores the idea of finding your way home, both physically and emotionally. I would love to know, what does home mean to each of you?
Nottingham. I mean that. Whenever I've been away or I've lived in another country, I have to go home and I have to take my shoes off and I have to tread on the soil where I was born. I have to be there and listen to the accents and just walk around. And then I'm like, okay, if I lose myself, and then I go away again. And then I try to go back. It's not that I need to live there, because I'm not that person.
Right.
And then,
ground you for a moment.
As in for me, but then obviously it's family, isn't it? Home is wherever they are.
That's
as in
how
my
I
husband
feel.
and my children. But they're all leaving home. So it's like, then it's my husband. So then you have to have a sense of self. So what is home? Home is our relationship with our conscience, our soul. God, whatever. It's a bit of a big question.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I feel like it's a heavy one to
We can
finish with.
go there. No, I like it. Let's do it.
Sorry.
I know, I agree. I agree. I think so much of it is, for me, like you're saying, is the people that you love are so much of home to you. I think I do love where I'm from. I love Oakland, and I do feel very much at home there, but I feel at home there because my family's there, you know, and the people around me. I could be anywhere in the world. They just offer such a safety and a comfort and a joy that is very different. So yeah, I would agree. But also, like you said, I do like the perspective of it being personal as well, and having to find that home within yourself, because that's hard.
Yeah.
Especially when you're working and you're on location or whatever, like trying to
Center
find
yourself,
that. Yeah.
I guess at the end of the day, they do say home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure talking to you both, and congratulations on 2 beautiful performances and an amazing film.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control this. That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home.